Hello and welcome to your fourth video on CSS. In this video, I'd like for us to look at something we call borders and patterns and margins. Yeah, so if we have enough time, we will look at all three, but then let's start with borders. Okay, so let me just create, say, a header 2 in my body, and then type anything, say corona is dead. Yeah, so I move to my body. Let me just save the work, refresh my page or open my page, and now yeah, so this is what I have. Corona is dead. So now I move to my style tag, and then header 2, open my brackets, and then I type. Okay, so anytime you want the borders of any element of your HTML to be visible, you need three things. Okay, so we need the border width, we need the border style, and then the border color. Okay, so border width, so this is how thick we want the width to be. So let me just type 1 pixel, and then border style, whether we want it to be dotted, double, groove, hidden, any. So I want the style to be solid rather, so a continuous thick line, and then the color, so border color, then let me set it to black. So yeah, let me save my work and then refresh my page, and then yes, this is what we have. So now we can see the border or the borders of our h2 tag clearly. So it is 1 pixel thick, it is solid, yeah, continuous thick line, and then it is black. Yeah, so this is how to make the borders of any element of your HTML visible. Yeah, so instead of typing out all of this, what we can do is we can just type, we can replace all of that with just one line of code. So we type border, and then the first one is say, you can type the width, so 1 pixel, and then you type the style solid, and then you indicate the color, so black. I save, I refresh, and then yeah, it is still the same. You get it? Yeah, so we can replace all of that with just one line of code. So let me change green, save, refresh, so that you can notice the change. So yeah, as you can see, we have a 1 pixel solid and green border. Okay, yeah, so this is how to make the borders of any element visible. So yes, I want us to look at patterns and margins. So let me create another content here. So say header 2, no, okay, let me create the same header 2. The year 2020. So save, refresh my page. This is what we have. So yeah, margin, when we talk about margin is the space in between any two tags on our page. So the space over here, the space in between these two tags, or in between these two borders, this is what we call our margin. And then the padding is the space between our border, the borderline, the space between the borderline and then the text itself. Okay, so that is what we refer to as the padding. And then the margin is the space between the two borders. Okay, yes, so let's say we want to change the padding of our header 2. So I just type padding and then I give it a space of about 10 pixels. I save. So this is how our page look this is how our page looks like. And then when I refresh, yeah, you can notice the change. There is space between the text, and then the borderlines have widened. Okay, so this is how you change the pattern, or this is what we refer to as the pattern, the space between your text and then the borderlines. Okay, the space between your text and the borderlines, this is what we refer to as the pattern. So what if we want to change the margin? We can just type margin, and then we give it a value of about 20 pixels. We save, I refresh, then as you can see, okay, so the margin, the code I typed applied margin just to the left of our borders. Okay, so yes, that brings me to another thing. With the margin and the pattern, you can apply them to some particular sites. Okay, so we can type pattern to the left, pattern to the right, yeah, pattern top, pattern down, pattern bottom rather. Okay, so if you want the pattern to apply to all the sides, we just type pattern. Okay, so let me maintain it at 10 pixels. So with the margin tool, we can apply margin to the top, margin to the bottom, margin to the right, margin to the left. Okay, yeah, so anyhow at all you want to write your code, you can do it. So, and then with the borders tool, we can, the same thing applies to the border. We can type border top. So let me save this one and refresh the page. So as you can see, the border to the top of our header too, that is what we are seeing on our page at the moment. Okay, yes, so we can change the top to bottom. So we can apply, we can make any side of the border visible by specifying where we want to be visible in our code. Okay, yes, so this is all about borders, padding, and then margins. Okay, I can also apply a background color to my header 2 tab, say green, refresh, and then this is what we have. So here you can still see the padding around it, the margin in between, and then yeah, the border is also green. That is why you can. So let me just change the border to say 2 pixels or even 4, and then change the color to black. Save and refresh. Sorry. Yeah, refresh my page, and yeah, you can see the border now. Yeah, so that will be it for this tutorial. Padding, margins, and then borders. Yeah, so you can play along with these for now. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next tutorial video.